Hi, thanks so much for joining our video blog today. My name is Vergis Eiland with Coldwell Banker.
And my name is David Bowen with iMortgage.
And today we'll be discussing the topic of how do buyers determine if a home is priced fairly. Now let's get started. As we approach the end of the year, Dave, one of our mutual clients, actually, Mr. and Mrs. Harris, wanted to know before they placed an offer on the home, how exactly do we know what fair market value is?
That's a good question.
Yeah, and so as we know, fair market is determined by who's looking and who's competing. And because that changes moment by moment, so does the value of a home. So one of the ways, Dave, that a real estate professional can add value on that topic is actually pulling recent comparables within a 3 to 6 month time period of what recent homes have sold for in the last 3 to 6 months, comparison, contrasting based on features and amenities. From a mortgage standpoint, Dave, what would you say?
Well, that's very similar to what the appraiser is going to do. He's going to pull up the comparables, usually within the last 6 months, all within the neighborhood, and then determine the value of that home. Determine if it's low or at fair market value or even above.
Yeah. Now, when I was on the phone with Mr. Harris earlier today, he wanted to know what would happen if the home, Dave, did not appraise out. Will the mortgage company actually still give out the loan if it appraised for higher?
Yeah, of course. The mortgage company will only typically lend out on the value of the appraisal.
Sure.
So they'll only do 95% loan to value or 5% down based off the value of that report. And then the consumer, if he decides to pay that higher price, then he's going to come up with extra money.
Yeah. Actually, I had a situation, Dave, where I had an appraisal come in $4,000 less, and both sides ended up working out where the seller just sold it basically for what the fair market value was.
And that's very common. That happens probably 9 times out of 10. And if it's a government transaction and the appraisal does come in low, the contract needs to be renegotiated anyway.
Yeah. And of course, those the revisions need to be made on the contract, right?
Right, exactly.
Perfect.
Exactly.
So if you have any questions regarding today's topic, feel free to contact me, Vergis Eiland, Coldwell Banker, 312-497-1651, or
David Bowen at iMortgage, 708-705-7911.
Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.